So for the next section, we have you playing a Vishy versus the world match. It is going to be a spectacular event starting from September 30th. And it's going to be a vote chess match for everybody watching. So everybody in the world can vote to play the best move against you. And what are your feelings about playing this match?
I'm very, very excited. I remember the first match, Gary probably feeling that the Rosalima was a good way to gauge what his audience wanted. Then I don't know what's the right word, maybe not slipped up, but allowed this queen takes two pawns in return for a slightly vulnerable king and so on. And for me, it was obvious that black was better. But Gary then won a fascinating queen ending. Of course, he did use a lot of psychology there, thinking what the players would vote for in the queen ending. It was fascinating. And I think it will be very exciting to try it today. We have so many new fans, and this will be a very interesting sense of how they feel and think about chess. And their voting will reveal also something, what do the majority of them want to do. Not just what is the best move or what does one dominant player want to do, but it's mixed. It's a fascinating chance. When it was suggested, I leapt at it, and I'm looking forward to it.
And so, what odds would you give the world of winning against you in this match based on how Kasparov's match went and based on your experience?
My assumption it's going to be harder because just the fact that so many players nowadays practice a lot. I think the generation that played back then maybe were very, very casual compared to today's players who rack up lots and lots of games and check their puzzles and constantly post themselves playing on chess.com. But that's the top. I hope we will have a very, very large number so that the strength is more mixed anyway, and I can't quite gauge that. I think it helps me concentrate better when I don't rule out losing, so I'm going to leave it there. It's healthy to have some fear, some sense of danger, but let's see how the opening goes, and let's see how it starts.
So this question is totally unrelated to the match. Absolutely no link there. Is there an opening which you don't like facing?
Probably not in this format. Probably not in this format, but you're basically talking of an adjourned game every day.
Yeah.
Which was not the case in the past. We had one adjournment per game, and now we will have an adjournment every day. I think this allows for a lot of reflection, but you also have to I will have to spend some time thinking what are all the options and what could they do. See, with an opponent, you have a sense. I will know that they might lean this way, they may lean that way. Of course, some moves catch you off guard, but most of the time, I think. Here, because of the mass involved, I don't know which move they'll pick. So I'll probably have to spread myself more. The thing is, I've not done something like this before. Certainly not on this scale. And so I'm going to be learning as I go along as well. That's what makes it fun, but I will admit slightly scary.
Yeah, I think the world is definitely waiting to face you, sir. And usually your opponents don't give you advice before the match on how to beat them. But if you had to give one advice to the world, what would it be?
Go for variety, I would say. The player the group should try for slightly more unpredictable moves. But I'm not even sure that's the only strategy for this format. But
just sticking to opening, sir, you're playing the white pieces. Can you give any hints as to which opening you'll be going for as you start with white?
I can't because I have not decided yet. I'll probably have to think about it. Maybe I'll chat with a few friends as to what do they think. And I can still play. I mean, E4 will be silly to rule it out, but I still don't know what to play. And from the audience, I think the majority will somehow go in the direction of Sicilian or King's Indian.
Yeah.
Because they'll want some action or similar openings, but that's my guess. They may also do some of these really ultra provocative moves they do these days, h6 and a6 before doing anything and stuff. It'll be fun because I think by move 3, I will all my expectations for the match will be out the window.
That will be amazing, sir. And sir, you've shot some amazing advertisements. If you had to challenge the world in like 10 seconds to a match, what would you say?
How difficult can this be?